Einstein, the scientist who became an activist. The story of Albert Einstein is that of a genius who transcended science to become one of humanity's most important moral consciences. Born in Germany, he renounced his citizenship at 17 and lived in multiple countries. His Jewish heritage and liberal ideas forced him to emigrate to the United States in 1933, where he became a citizen. This exile gave him a unique perspective and a moral voice that crossed borders. Although he was a convinced pacifist, his ideal was put to the test during World War II. In 1939, physicist Leo asked him to sign a letter to U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The letter warned about the potential of nuclear research in Germany to create extremely powerful weapons. This letter was the prelude to the Manhattan Project, which developed the first nuclear weapons. After the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, Einstein felt immense remorse. This event led him to a new phase of activism, becoming a tireless promoter of world peace and nuclear disarmament. In 1955, shortly before his death, he co-authored the Russell-Einstein Manifesto. It called on scientists and governments to renounce nuclear weapons and resolve their disputes peacefully, warning that these weapons threatened the very existence of humanity. But Einstein's stance went beyond pacifism. He was a complex political thinker. He criticized capitalism and warned about the dangers of an omnipotent bureaucracy in socialism. He defended Arab-Jewish cooperation, fought against racial discrimination in the United States, and supported the civil rights movement. He believed that the only way to ensure a peaceful future was through a world government, and he denounced nationalism as an obstacle to civilization. Einstein's fame was not an end in itself. It was a platform for moral and social change. His status as a Jewish refugee and his scientific knowledge gave him the authority to speak about the dangers of fascism, racism, and nuclear proliferation. He was not content to be a genius isolated in his laboratory. The dilemma of the atomic bomb is the clearest example of how his role as a physicist clashed with his moral conscience. His life teaches us that scientific development does not happen in a vacuum. It is intrinsically linked to the fate of society, and those who drive it have a duty to reflect on its implications. Money explainers.